$1,000 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Thomas. And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here's Thomas. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Right back to Genty on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Genty. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. 3rd and 3. They'll try to run forward with Genty. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Up the middle, it's Genty. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Raiders at 8-3 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
They juked him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Thomas. Going right back to Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Thomas will look to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, he finds Washington. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Come on, go!
On first down, it's Genty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 1 yard to go on third down. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Ready.
On the give, Ginty. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Jets 44-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7.
Jets 7.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Jets offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down and a yard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Thomas.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
At the 45-yard line.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he's got room. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll go again with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
To throw is Thomas from the gun on third down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it to Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
10 more yards.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor from 4 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Raiders 10.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got it.
And the Raiders have got him. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Thomas. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll set up to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ready? Ready?
He'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards picked up on the play. It is 3rd down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Back to throw again. Complete to Washington. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go!
They'll go. Here's Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Cam Little to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Thomas. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
They'll look to throw again. Finding room at midfield. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Thomas. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one is right down the middle. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Ready?
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we are deadlocked at the break here. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On the give, Genty. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 119 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Genty. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Raiders 27.
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Cam Little to kick off.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 2nd and 15 now, Thomas. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. But it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Thomas. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for us Jets. First down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Thomas. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
16 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
Here's Thomas. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Thomas. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat.
On 4th down, Thomas. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Thomas's pass complete to number 88.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Thomas. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And hang on here, we've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Thomas will look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Hold it ready.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Now a handoff to Genty. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 136 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Raiders.
Come on, ready.
On first down, Stevenson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stevenson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Up the middle they go. Stevenson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stevenson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. Stevenson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Grab goalie.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Thomas. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
It's a gain of 18.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw. Finding Washington. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raider first down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So it's